Welcome. Which way am I? Yep. Welcome to my Wip Parade. I am in the floor. There is crap everywhere behind me. This is part of my shop and my snack area. That's part of the ski. I tried to film from the couch, which is like a really nice background. It's like right over there. But the sun coming in, it just washed me out completely and like you wouldn't be able to see anything. So he's probably like, why are you on the ground, Mom? All right, so let's start this Wip Parade. So I'm doing it by year of start. Gotta get my compression socks pulled up. This will probably be a lot of breaks in between boxes because I have to get reorganized. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Screws me. I just had Chipotle. All right, let's get started. So this first one is my oldest whip. And it is Needle Bling Designs Rear View Pumpkin. It was actually like my second oldest, but I UFO'd my first one. Super cute. I started this on 10/9 of 19. And then I restarted it 3/3/2021. It is on 14 count fabric flare parchment. Skeeter, you have never gotten up on top of there. Please do not do it now. Mommy's filming. And here's where I'm at. It's the top of the truck. That's all we got. Top of the truck. But I need to get back to this. I mean, it's a cute pattern. It's 14 count. It's easy. It's all my favorite fabric flare. I mean, it's not a crazy. So I have basically the whole top done. But, you know, when you have as many whips as I do, I probably should be counting how many whips. I don't have a finger counter near where I can grab it. So, okay. My next one, my scissors have it pinned in. Oh, those are cute scissors. Started this one on March 21st, 2020. It is hands-on design, hip hop chock full. And it's so cute. And I'm stitching this on 14 count Witchell chalkboard. This is like baby stitcher Bobby. Before I discovered 18 count. That's where I got 2 carats, just 2 carats. And I think some of these is just like my style changed and I just never got back to them, but I still really think this is a super cute pattern. And so I still really want to do it. Yeah, I don't want to UFO it. It's really cute. It's in, which I don't use these anymore either. It's an Alice in Wonderland Bobby thread something or other. Hey, Arlo. And then my next one is a Clouds Factory. Y'all probably gonna get lots of butthole, and I apologize. You want me to hand? Can you hand me my phone? Thank you. Because he's gonna jump up there to eat. I apologize. Oh no, this one's sticky a little. So this is Clouds Factory Grimm's Fairy Tale. I started this one. Here's what it looks like. I know Janet Jabber, she finished hers. A bunch of other people finished theirs. I started this on April 12th, 2020. So this is still all pre me having a shop. I know it could have been like, I got too many to like have them taken out of the bags and prepared that way. Cause y'all, I mean, I'm already covered up with stuff. So yeah, and don't judge me by all that back there. I'm in the middle of where, you know, eventually I'll be moving downstairs, but yeah. This started on, I started at 4/12/2020. It was on 32 count linen because I didn't know any better. So I didn't get very far. So I restarted it on 10/16/22 on 18 count Be Stitch Me Aventurine. It was pretty close to what I had originally. But there's where I got. And I really, really did enjoy stitching on this. And that's where some of mine, I think when I start realizing that I'm not having fun, I need to reevaluate. Is it the fabric? Is it the floss? What am I not digging on it? What are you doing, Ski? Oh. Why are we running? Oh. What are we doing? I don't know. Okay. So my next one, and I really struggled with this. I was going to give these away, but then I do like them. So I don't know. I struggle, but I just want them stitched. Hey, no, let's not lay in my bag. I have the box right here, and Arlo is just out of shot. Trying to get in the box. Okay, there you go. I started this on 5/11/2020. I've literally worked on it 3 different days, 3 different times. It's the Truckin' Along June. And I really do. They are cute. But I'm in checkerboard situation. So I just need to, oh, Lord, y'all don't want to see that. I just need her to get it done, or at least work on it. So I had made plans. Y'all can, sorry. It just is what it is. You're gonna see a fat arm. Oh, why the light shines through. I'm wondering if I should do Whipco. Is it too late? And do like what some of my friends are doing, where they're having friends pick what goes on their Whipco. I may do that. So I can get some of these worked on. And I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Okay, sorry. Next one. This is Rosewood Manor, Quaker Compass. This one's gorgeous. I started on 9/12/2020. It is on 14 count Ada Legacy by Picture This Plus. Now, I know what the problem with this one is. I think I may just leave this one out. It's Picture This Plus. But now that I can be in the Q-Snap, this will get, I can do the attention on this one. Yeah, because I love it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this one out because I can put this in a Q-Snap. I just can't on this Picture This Plus. It's too soft to stitch in hand, and I struggled. So, and this will happen along the way. I'll have some. So, and what I had decided was on some of these, I was going to mark them up like I did. If you watched my Flosstube before this, you'll see the Sir Thomas. Take them and mark up sections on what to complete by different months. So maybe it can be done in a year. I think that's what I'm going to do instead of doing the Whipco, because I think that's too much. I don't know, maybe. I got to look into Whipco. Never done it. So maybe we'll do both. I'll just have some that I pull, ones that I can break up Set that back there. Okay. Next one is, and this is another one I wanted to focus on. Ink circles, Kraken. I am not doing this bookmark looking thing down the side. I am only doing the main part there, and I don't think it takes away from the pattern because I just think it doesn't add to it either. That other part. So I originally started this one 9/21/2020, but it was on 32 count Lugana. I hated it. So I restarted it on August 26, 2023. I don't have a pen handy. I should have wrote that on the front. And I restarted it on, oh yeah, I didn't make any of these notes on the front here. Please tell me that I saved my, no, I can tell you what I did originally on. Did I not have my, Bobby. I was pretty sure it was Seraphim, but I don't know what it, that's insane. Okay, well here's the original. That was how far I got. Oh, there it was. It fell out. It was part of this. So that's where I got on the original. And I mean, I was pretty good ways, but I just wasn't stitching on it because I just don't like this. So I pulled, nope, just kidding. None of the C fabrics. I pulled 18 count. It's called Properly Primitive. Okay, guys. And this is how far I've got. So it's much smaller, but I'm using, for the tentacle, I'm using one of Forbidden Fiber Co's, one of a kinds from the Kaleidoscope Club. It's perfect. So, I mean, I'm not, let's see, let's look at this. Oh, so I got all the words and numbers done. So I should be closer to this camera, but like there's stuff in front of me. I'm like already straddling a box. So I got all the words done, got those, and then I've started this. So, I mean, it's still a lot. It's still a lot. But I was making jokes that I needed to get it done by the end of the year because my card ran out in 2023, but ain't gonna happen because that's in a week. But I do really like it. And I do like it on this fabric. And it's gonna look great. I'm further than I was on the original piece. So that always feels good. Okay. And why I keep my original starts still in the bag instead of just getting rid of it, I don't know. I guess because it's just fun to show because it's not like fabric that I'm probably going to use. Okay. Next, which I don't think I have, I think my copy, I'll have to insert a photo. And mine's probably going to be different than the photo that you see. But Dark Queen of the Seas. This was a mystery. That's as far as I printed. Everything else is... Uh-oh. Just fell out of the bag. Sorry. It's original sticker from that 32 count. Don't want to lose that. I mean... let's see if this is easily found. And I don't know if you're gonna be able to okay, so some of this will be close. So there she is, but instead of having that magical ball in her hand, mine will have the skull. So it's kind of hard to, so I'm having to piecemeal when I do this because some of the fronts, so mine will have that skull, which will be awesome. And mine will have boobies like this one, but the boobies are blurred on this one. I started this 9/26/2020 and did not keep up with it because I had a major miscalculation. This is on 14 count Under the Sea Fabrics Bewitched because I did a collab. And here's my initial start. It's all wrong. It's got so many mistakes and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I restarted it July 18th. And I just flipped it upside down so I could frog later. So ignore the fishy part. And that's where I'm at. So, yeah. And that's just what you do when you're like, screw that. I'm starting over. I love this piece of fabric. It's what it's called for. I think it actually works better in the direction that I've decided to go than it did in the original direction I had it. And then I will frog all those stitches at a later date. That's 2024, 2025's problem. So, yeah. So I have a lot of restarts, but I'm still keeping them at their original dates just because, you know. But, little next stitch bag. What you doing, Arlo? I don't know. Oh, skis in the window. What are you doing? I don't like it when they like hover over like in a corner and they're staring at the wall because then I feel like there's like a spider or something. Okay. My next one. Again, this one will go faster if I can put it in a Q-snap. It's Modern Folk Embroidery, the Zimmerman coverlet. Which I desperately love. I started it on 10/9/2020. And then I restarted it on June 17th, 2023 with, I started on, it's on 18 count, All the Things Mystic Fabrics. And, oh, because I restarted, because originally I had it on, originally I had it on Mushroom 28 count Lugana. And I was doing it in a Fiberlicious silk. Sorry, I'm looking down. And was super, super pretty. I don't know which way it was supposed to go. But I think I also started it in the wrong direction. So I restarted it and picked a different fabric because I want to do the whole thing. It's a repeating pattern. So I started it again. And I think, yes. Okay, so this is the correct way. And I did it in Almond M&M's Wicked. So it is a variegated floss. This one, I will probably die before I ever finish. But that's okay. But I think it could go on the Q-snap, and that will make that easier too. Although it's a yard of fabric. Because see, it's a repeat. So, repeats. So the pattern is just this. And then you got to repeat it. But, I don't know. I may. So your choices are, it can either be 146 by 281, or it can be 438 by 843. I may not repeat it. I'm going to do obviously I'll do it just the one and make those decisions, but yeah. Okay. So my next one is Glendon Place, Sleepy Hollow, and he is definitely stuck to his bag. Sorry for the glare. I absolutely love him. I need to be better about doing this. I started this one on 10/14/2020. I am stitching it on 14 count fabric flare Provence. He has a lot of errors, but I think I can get them to work out at some point. Has some page situations, like where I cut off these branches and I didn't realize it was just a page end and they actually continued on. So I think I'm going to stitch them anyways and just make it heavy to where maybe you can't push that back stitch down to where it's not as prominent. I don't know. That's what happens is I get hung up when there's issues, and then sometimes I don't know how to come back from them. Hey, Bubby. So apparently sitting on the floor, you get way more Arlo and way less Skeeter. Skeeter's up in the window. I mean, Skeeter's like, I don't know why you're sitting on the floor talking to yourself. It's really weird, Mom. Okay. This one I just need to get done. It is Santa Collection #1 by My Fanny. He's so cute. This is on a mystery blue. I don't even know the count. It looks like 14. It's from Stitch Toolbox. Stitch Toolbox. One of the bags, I think, when I got, and I started this 12/24/2020. So this was my Christmas Eve start in 2020. And that's where I'm at. Maybe I'll work on him today. I mean, so yes, like I only have his beard, but like he's not that much. Let's do that. Let's work on him. Yeah, this will probably happen 15 times through this. Let's work on him. Throw that over there. All right, one more for my 2019-2020. You just chilling? Okay. Need to work on this one too. It's the Little Stitcher A Christmas Carol, the Three Spirits. And I adore this. Started this on 12/25/2020. So this is my Christmas start in 2020. I'm doing it on 18 count XG design, grandpa sleeve. So it looks like it took me, I don't know, a little, maybe about a year and a half to figure out 18 counts my jam. Okay. That's all I got. But it's gonna look great on this dirty ass fabric. Oh, it's gonna look so good. Y'all should stitch on this. Okay. I'm gonna set it aside too. I'm off this week. So I'm gonna set it aside. Even though Christmas will be over, it's the Christmas feeling. All right, so that was the end of box 2019-2020. 2021 is 2 boxes. So there's that. All right, so I'm gonna pack this up. I can't reach that. Is it easier just to pack it up? Keep turning it off and on, or is it easy to cut stuff out? I feel like when you put videos, when you smush them together, it takes longer to upload. I feel like it affects the memory versus deleting stuff out of just one continuous feed. So I think that's what we're gonna do, is that I am just going to get my fat ass up. I'm just gonna get up and cut stuff out. Okay, and I'm back. All right, so this is January through May 2021 box. I've got Halloween Quaker. And I did want to do this as a focus where I break up the parts, but like, I feel like I need to be careful with how many of those I pick, because you can only do so much in a month. Then you're working on the same 3 projects all year long, and I don't know if I can handle that. We'll see. Okay, I started this on 1/29/2021. It is on 16 count Ada Early Halloween by XG Design. And that's as far as I am. So it's a very, very small, nope, you just can't see where I'm, so it's this with that outline and that hat. But again, I really feel like this could be chopped up. It's just Sir Thomas's chop is like, it takes a lot to stitch those pieces, but I think, you know, it's like you don't want to like make these plans and then next thing you know, you're just lying to yourself. But okay, I'm just pulling stuff. All right, so this is Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Sampler. I love this one. I started this, have no idea. 2021, and then I jumped on a Sal, Sins with Friends, Sal 2-2. Yeah, so I didn't have the card, I didn't have anything marked. That was awesome. But I started this at some point in 2021. I don't know where he decided. I bet he looked at February for 2022. I have no idea when in 2021 I started this, but that's okay. It's 18 count volcano stitching. It was just a fairy tale week, so she doesn't name her fabrics. And that's where I'm at. So it's gonna look really good on this fabric. Again, I just need to retire. That's what needs to happen. All right, so the next one I've got is Harriet Tubman. I started this that long ago. Oh my goodness. Where have the years gone? I have 1/18/2021. I think that was for MLK Day start. This is on 18 count Ada Grandma's Slip for XG Design. It's Primitive Hair, Harriet Tubman. Y'all, I ain't got nothing on this one. I mean, y'all, that's sad. That is a sad start. But I do have a matchy needle minder. So, I think it's just hard because it's like, it's very, the picture is like full coverage part and it's very monotoned. So, because obviously it's off of a picture. Yeah. So it's a lots of the same colors. Like the whole thing is very, so there's no pop of color. Like, you don't know, her dress could have been bright red. I mean, I doubt it, but we don't know. Oh, get in, no, behave. Behave. I take it back. You do not have a bright red dress on. Just get in there. All right. So I need to work that. I need to just like start bringing that out on like MLK. And stitch on it. Okay. So this next one is by The Resting Eagle, and it's Ask Not. And I started this. Let's see if I can get this back in the bag. Not easily. And I've got it in my We the People bag. But yeah, so it's on 18 count Ada marbled hazelnut XG design. It's hashtag Ask Not Sal, and I'm pretty sure that I started this with Stitching with the Sisterlies. Colleen. Pretty sure that's who I started with, was Colleen from Stitching with the Sisterlies. And that's all I got. Which wasn't bad, because I think I was missing one of the colors for a hot minute. So, it's just lines. Part of a flower. So, yeah. I'll get back to it one day. Like, I like it. I don't feel a, like, mad dash of like, oh, I should be working on this. I like it. It'll get finished one day. All right. So, maybe I'll edit this and put the numbers that I'm doing. Okay, this also was started in 2021, and I obviously didn't write it down. That's awesome. This is on a no-name fabric. It's 18 count. It's Oh Joyous Day by Blackbird Design. And did not get very far. Oh. All right, let's fold it in half this way. I don't get the glare. Okay, let's fold it again. There you go. So I got a wonky flower. And I think this one's got satin stitches, and I can't do satin stitches on this count. So I think I got to figure that out. I think I'm just, whether I do regular stitches, I don't know. So it hasn't been picked up because there's thought that has to go into it. So it hasn't been picked up again. All right. Now we have RETM, the Gobble Couple. And I am doing this on 14 count Ada Dense Fog by Witchell. And I started this 3/17/2021. Patrick and Molly, oh Gobble. And got scissors stuck to it. There's where I'm at. No, hold on. This fabric's hard. So yeah. This does not want to play nice. There we go. And that's on Patrick. Okay, so first of all, it's this way. It's fine. We're all fine here. So it's that way. That's the first thing. Not the way I showed you. And it still is Patrick. All of a sudden I was looking, I was like, that doesn't seem right. That should be where his head's at. Again, I should work on that in March, but this one really needs attention. It's another RETM. And I started this on February 2021. I don't know when. And it's 18 count Ada. It's on Fortnite Fabrics Liver Pudding. And it's Alice. Oh, oh. And I basically just have Alice in her dress. Looks like I have more in her dress to do. I think. Maybe. No, her dress is done. I think I have a little bit more to put in her hair. Oh no, I guess I got white. I can't tell if that's fill-in or background. I think that's just left open. But anyways, I have Alice done. So I just love the concept of this, of how she's looking down into what's going on. I just think that's really unique. So I love Ari's designs. Okay. Next is White Willow Stitching. And it's called Tribal Pig. I guess I should do this while I look down, right? I'm doing it on 14 count Ada, Natural Rustico. I started this 3/2/21. I'm stitching it in Gentle Arts Vintage Lace. You're gonna have this fabric problematic. So I got ears and a snout and his forehead. But yeah. This one was also, it's pretty fun to stitch on. I've only stitched on it like 2 days. I won't say 2 days because it definitely like wasn't a day. It was like, you know, an hour or 100 stitches or whatever I told myself I had to do. Okay, my back is starting to hurt. I'm sitting here on the ground. This is a lot. All right. Now I've got the Witchy Stitcher. I think this was a freebie. Welcome to Crystal Lake. Camp Crystal Lake. I'm pretty sure it's a freebie. Maybe not. I should start putting those down there. This is also on Unknown Fabric. It's 18 counts though. March 4th, 2021. And there we go. My little needle minder. I'll get done one day. All right, I started this with Stitch Along with Colleen from Rebel Stitcher. It's Madame Chantilly. I'm sure she's finished with hers. Halloween Royal Family. So I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm doing on 18 count Midnight Ride, XG Design. It was hashtag Halloween Royalty Sal. And I don't have much done. And I have a wad of thread. Shh, don't tell nobody. And this is where I'm at. Make sure you can see everything. It's going to be awesome on this fabric. It really is. But it's kind of looking blown out. See, I got the sun coming through again. But yeah. I need my whiteboard. But the next boxes may be in a different location. I'm just saying. This is not fun on the back. All right. Next, I know was a birthday start. I started it on 4/18. Oh, those are my notes about the different things that I'm doing in different colors. It's Templar Prophecy, Long Dog Samplers, 18 count, Mystic Fabrics, all the things. It was a birthday start. And this is a blanket of fabric. That's where I'm at. But I love this. I need to be better about working on it. Not really sure how it's going to fit in this year though. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. We like stretch the back. Oh, and I'm wearing a Athena shirt. Stitching Goddess design shirt that I ordered. Oh. Warning, sharp needles, feeling stabby. All right. This next one was part of my hashtag May in Wonderland, and it's Curiouser and Curiouser. It's by Embroidery for Kids Art, and it was on Etsy. I'm doing it on 14 count fabric flare, aqua dyed effect. Started this May 5th, 2021. And this one is really pretty and poppy. It pops. Now I just gotta figure out the direction. I think it's this way. Yes. Yep. So, I mean, to get more on that, it's gonna, oh, it looks so good. The colors just, they pop. Especially on this aqua. Thread wad. Just saying. I was not that great. It's not that very, well, and these are like still, like, they're not even put on thread drops. I was just like, whatever. Okay. Next is another May in Wonderland. There's be a bunch of May in Wonderlands because they all were started a week apart. So this one, where's my card, is the Little Stitcher. And it's Alice in Wonderland. And I started this on May 8th, 2021. It is on 14 count Ada, parchment fabric flare. And that is what I have done. So, you know, a quarter maybe? Less? Less than a quarter? But I always want, I mean, I really like this one and I want to get back to it. Just doesn't ever seem to happen. Okay, my next one's also a May in Wonderland. Started this one. Hold it back here because this is, it's a picture, it's a computer generated picture, but like, well, you don't know what colors they are, but still. I'm gonna hold it back here. So This is Alice and Rabbit. I have no idea what the actual name is. It's by Vladic Stitch on Etsy. I'm doing this on 14 count Aida. It's Artiste, which is I think what you just get at Hobby Lobby. And I started on May 12th, 2021. This is on the white opal. I think this is the only thing I have on opalescent. And because I'm not a really big opalescent fan. But this one, I'm not doing what looks like the sticks, the white sticks. I'm not going to stitch those. I'm going to let the background show through so that they're the opalescent. But it's basically a full coverage. But I enjoy working on it. Again, another thing I just need to get back to. Of course, I could say that about every single one of my projects, right? Some I just have more of a pull to than others, but doesn't mean I don't like the others. All right, so still got a few more in this one, and we still have a whole nother box. This is another May in Wonderland start. This is what I call, I don't know what the name of it is. I call it Infinity Wars, and if you ever saw Infinity Wars, you understand. I call it Infinity War Alice. It's by Light Unicorn Design. She has a lot of the watercolor dissolving, whatever. I know she's got a Wizard of Oz one that's amazing. But I am doing this, started May 15th, 2021. Still hashtag May in Wonderland, which I did with Zamia. 14 count Aida, Hazy Gray by Fabric Flare. And this one is really hard to see. And I have no idea what is up or down. I think it's this way. But it just looks like a bunch of bleh. It's a bunch of bleh. So, I love the look of this one. This one, I hated stitching because I had to do a middle start. But now, Q-snap situation, whole new world, right? So, my Q-snap really is just going to save me on a lot of projects that I just didn't want to work on. I feel like I have options now. Oops. Two more in this one. This is another May in Wonderland. I only have one picture of it. It's a whole thing. I do not have the whole thing. Yeah. This is just the section because I started. This is an Owl Forest. I think this is the first that was released. It was a middle start. It's Alice in Wonderland, Owl Forest embroidery. Started this 5/23/2021. There's a freestyle. Yeah, so that was the middle, and I wasn't going to do a middle start, so I waited till more was released. And then that was the upper left that was released. So that is what I started on. And so this is 20 count Aida Grandpa's Sleeve by XG Design. And that is where I'm at. And it's, love it. It's so stinking cute. It's going to look so good on this. I don't know why I'm not stitching this. Like, I love it. I love it. I love the way it looks. But again, sent to the wayside. This is what happens when you have too many things. So maybe I do need to have people put some Wip Go stuff on there. Decisions are hard. Okay. This is also May in Wonderland. And this is La Ménage de Alice by Nemu. I don't know, I think they're French. I am doing this on 18 count Aida Fortnite Fabric Honk. I did not get very far. on this one. It is the uptick of the roof of the carousel. And this one had to have special thread that I had to order. I think it's in here somewhere. Where is it? And these have, it's a lot of DMC, and then I'm slowly, as I was using them, putting them on thread drops. But I had to buy, I don't know what that is. I had to buy that. That was a specialty. Okay, so that was it for that one. So I'm gonna put these back in here and edit this out. I'm back. The sun is getting worse, and now you can see cat hair flying around. Nice. All right, so this is June through December 2021. I've got, oh my gosh, that's gonna drive me nuts. I can look up and I can see everything flying. Token of Love. This sun is killing me. I may have to, after this box, we may have to come back and do this later. Token of Love. With Thy Needle and Thread, Fortnite Fabrics, 18 count Caravan Tan. This was a mom's birthday start. Her birthday's June 4th, but I started June 6th of 2021 because I'm actually stitching it for her. And I feel like this is kind of like Rosewood Manor. I can put this on a Q-snap and really get to going on that. Because, yeah, I'm like there. Just right here. All right, next is Oh Feathers by Rosewood Manor. This one I'm really thinking about starting over. So, or maybe I just gotta see, I'm gonna see what it is on a Q-snap first. So I got two things. So first of all, it's my first and only time using, what the hell are they called? I know this. Sulky. Good Lord, Bobby. Never used it before, and I don't know if it's I don't like Sulky. I hope not, because I got cases of it. And got the colors. But it's also on 18 count Dark Sugar Plum by Mystic Fabrics. And I was doing this with Sally and Stacy, and it was hashtag Pretty Peacock Sal. I don't know where they're at on theirs. I know I'll never get mine done. So I don't know if it's the fabric that I don't like, because it is kind of, I'm not a fan of it stitching in hand on it, or if it's the sulky that I don't like, or if it's the combination. But that's as far as I got. And this is like way brighter and prettier, but it's hard to tell because the sun. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. So I may put it in a Q-snap and see what I think about it there. And I may be okay with it at that point. We shall see. Okay, so this one's definitely coming out because I need to finish it. Definitely not going back in there. I refuse. Okay. This is Cat Lovers by Jardin Privé. And I started this July 5th, 2021. And I'm doing this on 18 count Robin's Egg XG Design, which is the fabric she did for my shop. It's exclusive to my shop. Well, it was. I don't know if it still is. And I just need to get this one done. It's amazing. Okay. I give up. I give up. There we go. I just need to get it done. I'm almost halfway through. So maybe I'll carve this one up and I'll give myself like 2 months to do a motif. Just so that I have opportunities to work. I don't want to overload myself because I've already got Sir Thomas. I've already got 2 others on here. So, and the problem is Sir Thomas, if I knew that those could be like, oh yeah, I can do this sun. Oh yeah, I can do that piece in like a weekend, or, you know, like within a day or a few hours or whatever. If my section was that easy, then that would be fine, but it's not. Like Sir Thomas takes multiple days within the month. So, and I don't have that many stitchy days, so it makes it complicated. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to move this because like I can't. And yep. Okay. Let's try this again. Where people can see. Why do I feel like it's showing so much more? That took all of 3 seconds for me to get up off the ground and him to show up. Ooh, big stretch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can lay right there. That'll work. That'll work. Is this, I know it says it's recording, but why do I feel like it's showing like so much more? Maybe it's not. I'm delirious from being on the ground. Okay. So this is all like a little bit more. I don't have as much room to lay stuff out. Okay. Primitive Hair, Never Mind the Witch. I started this on July 8th, 2021. It's on 18 count Jody fabric. It was part of the fabric of the month. It was a frogwort start. And there I am. And this silk was in the Halloween box that Fibrelicious did. And it is like, it looks, I mean, it almost looks like it's shimmering. I mean, it's not, but it's so pretty. So pretty. So, I need to get back to, well, again, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say I need to get back to working. We're just going to be all looking and then people can, we'll put them on the Wipco. And then I have to figure out, do I have that many friends? I don't know how many Wipco places there are. Okay. The next one is nope, it's not upside down. Is Madame Chantilly. It's called Halloween Goodies. I'm stitching this on 18 count volcano stitching Smoky Week Day 2. She doesn't name her fabrics. And this is July 9th, 2021. And it was also started for Frogwarts Year 2, which was the only one I did. Why do I have 2 separate pieces of fabric? Oh, I guess I got tired and cut it off. But there it is. It is fabulous. That ghost is adorable. And this would be fun to stitch on. Because it's got like a lot of really good bold colors. That I apparently don't have pulled. That's interesting. I have the green and the black and the white. Do not have the oranges pulled. Will need to remember that. And now I did put that in upside down. Okay. Okay. Next one is supposed to be for my mother-in-law. We'll see. Is it stuck? Oh yeah, it's stuck. Sorry, I'm gonna have to show this to y'all, bag and all. It is Snoopy Wonderful World. The designer is Andy Wilson. I don't know, I got it off Etsy. I'm doing it on 14 count fabric flare, waxing moon. I started at 7/9/2021. It was also a Frogwarts Year 2 start. This thing is deceivingly giant. So that is where oh, my head is huge. I thought that was small. It is huge. So yeah. I need to get this done for her. She would love it. Love it, love it, love it. I know which one Lynn will pick for Wipco. Okay. This one's another one I'd like to work on. Just because I went out my comfort zone, and I actually think it worked. But this is Jardin Privé. That's just a ribbon, dude. Jardin Privé, and it's A Pas des Gnomes. I don't know. Is it all the gnomes? All day gnomes? Anywho. May not be close to it at all. But it started this July 10th, 2021. It was also a BNS Frogwarts Year 2 start. 16 count Ada volcano stitching. It doesn't have a name. But here's where I'm at. And I went out on a limb with the yellow, and it's totally blowing it out on my, there we go, on my computer, or iPad. That is more accurate. Yep, that's more accurate. Here, you need my leg? Oh, big stretch. Yeah, good job. I let him use my leg. And he will wait for it too, which is cute. Because he's like, he knows he hurt himself jumping off shit. Falling off stuff. Alright. Next. This one wants to stick a little too. This is the Witchy Stitcher Cryptid Sal. Started this on 9/1/21. I am doing this on 18 count XG Design New Earth, and this is not the New Earth that I have in the shop. It's not the New Earth that she sent the last couple times. She sent New Earth, but thankfully I had 2 of these, so I was able to do the companion piece Supernaturals on this too. But that is where I'm at. It's ridiculous. I just need to finish it. this could be another, which is funny because I'm like talking about splitting these things up and making them like, chopping them up and making them a goal for each month. That's what we were doing with the Sal. Just saying. I couldn't do it. So, oh. Was this like weekly though, maybe? Do I have the schedule? Yeah, so these came out like September 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 24th. So this was weekly. So, okay, I can keep up with it a month. But then if I do Whipco, I feel like this should stay out. Because my Whipco rules, I could say I'm only going to stitch on it like 100 stitches. I can say whatever the hell I want to, right? I'm going to leave that one out. And break that one up. Okay. This one is Counting is Hard. It's by Luminous Fiber Arts. I started this on September 18th, 2021. I am doing it on 20 count Be Stitch Me Bedrock. I was doing this with Courtney at Stitches Please. Linux Stitches was doing this. Candace K was doing this. I feel like there was other people. But it had two hashtags. One was hashtag Counting is Hard Sal. The other one was hashtag Can't Count for Shit Sal. Guess who came up with that one? This one did. Because I can't count for shit. But this is where I'm at. And I think my tomato, it has counting errors. So, just so you know. That one is hard to see. But yeah. Okay. Yep. And my bag fell on the floor. So this one will get done at some point. Not in a rush because counting is hard. So, but I still love it. I still want it done one day. All right, this one I would really like to get back to, but it's hard because it's linen. It's my Firefly. This one is, y'all right in there? Elizabeth Adelace. It's by Hedgerow Stitching. It's a UK. I am doing this on 36 count Weeks Dye Work Havana, which is an absolutely to die for color. Started this on September 18th, 2021 it was a Sal that Betsy Klager was doing, and it was hashtag Stupid Tumor Sal. And I'm not doing bad with it being on 36 count linen. But that's where I'm at. And it's blowing that out some. I mean, it's pretty close. It's a very tobacco-y color to me. Hence Havana cigars. But yeah. So here's what I can't figure out. I'm really very concerned. If I go through all this and this did not record, so I have a line right through my eyeball, which is telling me that I'm not on center. There we go. So sorry, I was slightly crooked. It now went away. But like all of a sudden I was like, why is there a line through my eye that's white and not matched up on the sides? Then you tilt it and it matches up and it's yellow. Must be part of the new update. Because I haven't noticed that when I was filming before. Which is also why it made me really nervous that something didn't feel right. When I'm filming. Okay. So this one is Forbidden Fiber Co. It's Haunted House. I started October 1st, 2021. And it is on their 16 count Dappled Moonlight fabric. It was in their Halloween 2021 box. Where we can't see the colors. This one has a lot of, I think, creative. And it's really, because I was trying to like get a little bit of each color in when I was doing it. So I was jumping all over the place for each day that I opened a color. So it's like all over the place because I would stitch to the next part that was easier for me to get a color in. So yeah. So it doesn't really look like much there because I wasn't fully color finishing. So, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Next, and this is another one that I love to focus on. This is just for Sarah. I keep joking with Memphis Sarah. I keep telling her that I'm going to gift it to her. She does not care. She is too spooky. So it's Autumn Lane Stitchery, and it's the Collectors. And I am doing this on 18 Count Witch's Brew by XG Design. This was Needlework Expo Fall 2021. And I started October 3rd, 2021. And I did a little bit of a color change because I did the purple. So I had to do the shading in the purple. So to give the dimension. But yeah. I have less than a quarter done. But I love it. I need to get it on the Q-snap because it's getting, see, when I start slowing down is when I start getting to where this top half, when you're stitching in hand, starts getting really floppy on you and it starts getting on my nerves. And then I just don't stitch on it as much. So, and this technically, supposed to go back here. So with Q-snap, once I get further down on a project where it starts becoming annoying to me, I can then switch it to a Q-snap and keep going. All right. The next one is Family Portrait by Mama Witch X Stitch. And I started this on 10/9/2021. And it is on 18 Count Mystic Fabrics. This cat has got all kinds, I mean, it's a wonky looking cat, but he got all kinds of problems. All kinds of issues in him. So, oh, sorry. So I get real far. So as soon as I start making errors like that, what I need to do is just leave him the hell alone and come back up here and start moving over. And then come back to him when, you know, I have some brain power to rethink what the heck happened and if it's worth pulling out. Oh my gosh, get in there. If it's worth pulling out stitches. Why don't you like me? Or, you know, or what? But this thing hates me. I don't understand. Get in there. It's just a piece of paper. It was like, no thank you, ma'am. No thank you. Okay, next one is a Sal. I was doing my friend Jess. I mean, I guess we're still doing it. I don't know if she finished hers. I gotta restart mine. Because I thought I was gonna be cute. And this is on 32 Count Lugana. I thought I was going to be cute and do it 1/1 and do it with 2 strands like an idiot. And so it's too thick and I don't like it. I started this on 10/14/2021. It's the hashtag Whoopsie Daisy Sal. It was our half birthday kind of situation. And then she got me the fabric for it, which is adorable. Yeah, ignore that big wad of green. But yeah, I cannot do this on 1/1. It's too thick. It was really hard to stitch. So I feel like I need to start over. Possibly try it on a Q-snap and see if it's any better. I don't know. But I do need to get back to it because daisies are my favorite. They are my favorite. And she made the little daisy bag. So it's real sweet. All right. My husband did not zip these back up, which is kind of helpful, but glad I'm not all being willy-nilly with it. Okay. So this is Twin Peak Primitives Haunted House Sampler, and it's gorgeous. And I started this on 10/31/2021, so it was a Halloween start from 2021. This is on 20 count after the harvest. This is a gorgeous fabric by Be Stitch Me. It was her September 2021 fabric of the month. And I did this in reverse by accident. So this one has gray flowers and orange vines. And I got it screwed up. And then I ended up liking it better. So mine are orange flowers and gray vines. And I like it better. So, and I even went and stitched the correct way to decide. And I went with this. So I have a little bit of frogging to do on that. But yeah. I mean, 2021 was a little bit ridiculous with the amount of projects I have. And I don't know if it's just I started that many or I just haven't worked on that many that were from that year and finished them. Okay, so this is Forbidden Fiber Co. And I don't have a copy. I don't have a copy of it. It's Yule Ball. It was in the 2021 Christmas box by Forbidden Fiber Co. It is on their 16 count Ada Mythical. Bendy Stitchy did the design. I don't have the picture, but my animals are headless. But I have the bottom border, part of the top, and headless animals. So yeah, there's that. And this fabric's blowing out a little bit. There you go. It's like pinkies. Yeah. And it came in a bag. I just never printed off. Whoops. Cover sheet. I started at 12/1/2022. Okay. So, sorry, popsicle sticks. So the next one. So the next one is Dancer by Barbara Anna Designs. And I am stitching this on 18 count Ada. It's Picture This Plus Hermosa, another one that I need to put on a Q-snap. I started this 12/1/2021. This was part of hashtag Dancer Sal. I know a handful of people were doing it. I'm sure that handful has now finished. But that was all I got. And that was probably one day. Yep. That was one day worth of stitching. So I did that and was like, okay, that's enough. So my sals are start alongs, not stitch alongs. So is what it is. Oh, last one in this box. And we'll start a different year. All right, so this one is pretty amazing. And it is my pick. We did a round robin. This is Dreamin' of Daisies, and it was the Oh yeah, the Dreaming of round robin. I don't have the hashtag on here. That's nice. Way to go, Bobs. So, so this was my pick, and we went around to a handful of people, and they all stitched a different part of it. Mine is on Bestitch Me 18 count Stonehenge. I started my part on 12/27/2021. Can't believe it was that long ago. And I really need to, this one is going in the break it up, because I think some of these I could break it up and stitch the motif in a day. I mean, you guys, look how freaking gorgeous that is. It smells not good, but it's so gorgeous. Oh God, it's gorgeous. Those colors pop, and just saying she should use mine as her model on her thing, because hers blends in. You can't tell how beautiful it is. You can when you see it in person, but like, I'm just saying. And I'm using Forbidden Fiber Co. I did a conversion, so I guess you can't use mine. But I did a conversion. Oh my God, it's fabulous. Oh, I needed this. I haven't taken that out since I showed it when I first got it back. And so like, sometimes you just need to take stuff out and remember like how excited it made you feel and how gorgeous it is. So yeah, so that's going into my let's focus on this kind of thing. So any of the ones that I'm splitting up can't be Wip Coach choices. And I'll get with the people if that's what I decide to do and let them know which ones they can't use. Okay, so I'm going to get the next boxes. Okay, I am back. There are some that are missing. My current sales where we actually zoom are in a tote with my full coverage, big full coverages. So I will do those. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I will do those separately. So I was talking too loud. Skeeter's back. Okay, so we are starting January 15th. I don't have the whole thing printed of this one either. So this is a dinosaur one. This is only the second part. This is ABC Dinosaurs. It was a kit from Clouds Factory, and it's on 16 count Fiberlicious Evergreen. I started it January 15th, 2021. Did not get much done. This was on a Q-snap because it was a middle start. Okay, no. Mama's pulling stuff out of that box. I cannot make this up right now. So yeah, that's where I got. Buddy. Struggle's about to be real. I'm just gonna keep pulling them out from underneath him. See how he likes it. All right, so this is Forbidden Fiber Co. Modern Tidings. And this was part of the Downton Abbey Valentine's Day box. I started it January 20th, 2022. It's on their 18 count Countess is the name. And again, it was like a mystery where we didn't know the colors. Okay. And there we go. She's missing an arm and most of her dress and the rest of the same. But I'm about halfway done, I'd say. Pretty close. Pretty close. Excuse me. I had to take a sip of drink. I went to grab those. I need the next one, please, sir. He's gonna get mad here in a second. I hope. Okay. This one is, is Mary Be Your Christmas by Abby Rose Designs. I am doing this on 18 count Dead Sea Scroll by Seraphim Fabric, and I converted it to Almond M&M Silk. I started this on February 25th, 2022. This fabric is divine. This silk is divine. What is the way it goes? It goes this way. My fabric's getting blown out a little bit. That's a little bit more richer than that, but you get the idea. It's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. This is in my Sheba Design Sheba bag. Okay. Get in there. Hey. I need this one. You would think this would start getting on his nerves. He don't care. He don't care. This is another Leela Studios, Nevermore. I am doing this one on 18 count Pilgrim's Path by Seraphim Fabrics. I converted it to Forbidden Fiber. I didn't convert it. I think she sells the pack in her shop. Leanne converted it. And it's on April 10th, 2022 is when I started it. I know this fabric doesn't show up very well. Doesn't do it justice. Oh God, I need to get back to this. This is gorgeous. It's a little more, that's kind of close to the color, but it's so good. Oh, it's so good. All right, I need to get back to this one. How am I going to do? Like, there's just too many. Somebody put this on WipGo, please. Somebody, please. For me. I guess I'm doing WipGo. Now that I keep saying it, right? I guess it's happening now. I don't have to get the board ready. I don't know what I'm doing. Next. You're getting a little lower and lower in that box. How you gonna get out? How you gonna get out? How you gonna get out? You want me to take a picture of you? I'm gonna show everybody. It'll be real annoying because they're like, we're doing a Wip Parade, lady. We don't care about your cat. Look at me. What are you doing? Being a little snothead. Being a little snothead. I just keep reaching underneath it and pulling it out. All right. Oh, this is another good one. All right. So this is the Blue Flower, the Quilting Bee, and by, it's Janine McGowan is the Blue Flower. I am doing this on 18 count Fortnite fabric moccasin. I started this for Zan's birthday start. That was hashtag Zan's B-Day, B-E-E, Day, Sal. Started May 1st, 2022. Ooh, I cut this off. Which I don't do often. And there's a thread. Let's get that out the way. There we go. So good. So good. All right. I don't have to research WipCo. All right, Bubby. Here. There you go, so you can get down. Okay. So the next one I don't have a picture of at all. It's the Supernatural Sal by Witchy Stitcher. I'm doing this on the 18 count XG Design New Earth. Again, it's not the New Earth that everybody else can see. Did a decent job staying, I just dropped the bag, up on this one, but, because yeah, look at all those circles. And then I just said, boop, boop, fell off. So this is a Supernatural Sal. And I love the gin. But this one was so much fun. I love it. Maybe I'll just have it where I have to do a square of this a month. I just don't know if I got that kind of time. These could be my work ones. Maybe I'll finish Supernatural first, then we'll come back. I mean, Cryptid first, and then we'll come back to this one. Okay, you can't still be in the box. That's not what we're doing here. I do not have a picture of this one either. This is by Rebel Stitcher. It's called Resistance. I am doing this on 18 count Ada Earl Grey by Grace Notes Fabrics. I'm using Night Stalker's Calling. Mansplaining is the name. It's a highly variegated. It is, I started July 9th, 2022. There's where I'm at. Let's see if I can find this real quick. It's not in photos, it's in books. You all right there, bub? Let's see. Okay. Okay, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. And that's what it looks like. So, that is where I got. And I will say, I may take out when and do the border in that highly variegated Mansplaining and do the letters in something else. Because this W, you can see it because it's raised, but like it doesn't do a very good job against this fabric. So, and I want the saying, of course, to stand out. So I may change that part. Was I pulling these out of order? See, because he was sitting on them. I have no idea where this one needs to go. He's a turd. 722. What's this one? 9. Okay, so that's how it slipped down. Okay. Okay, so, and I don't have a picture of this one, because, you know. It's the Haunted Library Stitch Along. And, oh my. Started this on July 22nd, 2022. Is by Lola Crow. It's 18 count Fortnite fabrics called Frenches. That was as far as I got. It's really good though. I love the pattern. So my card's bent because the got slid down in there, and then somebody's chunky butt was laying on it. She's laying on all the ones on the floor. I need to put that one down there. I want to put these back in somewhat order. Okay. The next one, I didn't have it out. It's Nevermore by Satsumo Street. It's an ornament. I started September 18th. No. I'd rather you be up here. No, we're not. Ski, right? September 18th, 2022. This is on you just about fell off of there. This is on perforated paper. This is the first thing I've ever done on perforated paper. I'm not real sure how I feel about it. I think I'm going to need to nail it to a frame. I do not have a single solid white anything. So that's his head. So yeah, I don't know. I know Fawn has a little wooden frame that she tacks it to like you would needle point. So I may have to do that. Because I'm always scared. I'm scared I'm going to break it, first of all. Stitching in hand. So, yeah. And I should go ahead and show these because they won't be in the kitted up, even though they're kitted up. Goth Moth and Fun Guy. Those are the next ones I'm going to do. Whenever I finish this dude. Okay. Next one is Away We Ride by Blackbird Design. I am like too far away. There we go. Away We Ride by Blackbird Design. I stitched this on 18 count Be Stitch Me Toast. It was a sal with the Stitch-tastic. So the ladies that we did the Flosstube Friends round robin and went to South Carolina together, we all started this. And it's hashtag Away We Ride or Die Sal. I don't know if anybody else finished or if anybody else is still working on it. We started this October 2nd, 2022. I am definitely not that far. That's where I'm at. Nope. That's where I'm at. So, I love this pattern. It'll be a while. But it'll get done at some point. They all will, right? Or they won't. Because guess what? They mind. It's my decision. Alright. So the next thing is the Forbidden Fiber Co. because it's in my Forbidden Fiber Co. bag. It's the only non-vinyl bags I use. Because they normally go with the theme. So this is Witch's Ride. And it's on 18 count Spellbound by Forbidden Fiber Co. And this was their Halloween 2022 Advent box. And this is, I started it on 10/14/2022. I feel like I only got the cat done. It's a cat. Well, good Lord. It's a cat. It's a cute cat, though. But it's a cat. So I got the cat done. Oh my goodness. This fabric's so pretty. I'm trying to remember. What her Halloween box was this year. I don't remember. All right. Next. All right. So the next one is The Stitch Witch by Tiny Modernist. I am doing this on 18 count Ada Volcano Stitchery, so there is no name. This was a Halloween start with Zamia, and the start date was 10/29/2022. And that is where I got. So, as part of her hat brim, part of the mid part of her hat, and then some ghosties. A ghostie and a bat and some letters. Oh, 310. That is my needle minder. It's the keepsake cat. All right. All right. The next in my red rum bag. This is black needles. This size is by Linux Stitches. This is this was a Halloween start with Athena, but this was in Athena's little box of horrors or something like that. And this is Stephen King House by the Witchy Stitcher. It's on 18 count. Bestitch Me, Space Rock. And I started this on 10/30/2022. I mean, this pattern's amazing. I need to get back to it because I ain't got that much done. Other people have a lot done and I'm super jealous. But yeah, and that's where I'm at. Oh, and I put in here because I got these. I need to put these. I got these at Rebel Stitcher Sweather Weather. And one was a gift and one I bought. But matchy matchy. So yeah. Okay. So stay tuned during this commercial break. I wonder if I can actually put an ad in here. You can lay in there. Okay, back with the next box. And do I not have a picture of this one? No, I do. No, you're fine. So this is Haunted House by Ina. I have no idea how to say the last name. It was on Etsy. I'm doing this on 18 count Night Sky by Bestitch Me. Started this with Zamia and Fawn. It was supposed to be for a StitchCon 2023 finish. Did not happen. Started this on November 5th, 2022. And sorry, Bubby. Come on, man. No, just come on, man. I left that box open for you. Quit just blocking everything with your hair. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, you can lay down. Just lay down here. I'll move that out of the way. Just lay down. So here we are. This fabric is absolutely gorgeous. May have some still in my shop. Called Night Sky. Bestitched. Okay. My chair is so squeaky. My next one is an Queen of Hearts Al Force embroidery. And I am doing this on 18 count Stonehenge by Bestitch Me. I started it on November 6th, 2022. I think I started it just because I wanted to make sure I could work on it in 2023 if I wanted to, and I didn't. But there's where I'm at. It's hard to tell there, but in person you can see it. So didn't get too far. Don't know what I'm gonna do because they don't have. I'm gonna find the crystal for it, but I will figure it out. Yeah, so a bunch of these were all shoved into starting at the end of 2022 so that I could stitch on them if I wanted to in 2023, and I don't think it did. This is Jingle All the Way, Little House Needlework. I'm doing this on 18 count Ada Be Stitch Me Flawn. I started this 11/19/2022. Why is you got so much eye boogie? Mommy don't have anything to wipe it with. No, you cannot have that. Okay, well, let's lay back down. Let's lay back down. Okay, so around the cat butt. That is as far as I got. It's just some white. Wait, no, quit biting that. Hey, stop. He's trying to bite the silicone mold. Okay, nope. You're about to show everybody your butthole. Skeeter Ray. Son. Why don't you get mad at me smacking me around with your tail? Oh, Skeeter. Why you do that? Why you do that? Okay, you either need to lay down or you need to get down. What's it gonna be? If you want to get down, Mama will help you down. Do you need Mama to help you down? Okay. Lord help us. Okay. I need a new chair. This one is not comfortable anymore and it's making all kinds of noise. He knocked things down. He pushed off my Stitchy notebook and my Jason ornament. If you watch my Flosstube, you'll know what I'm talking about with the Jason ornament. Okay. Mama Witch X Stitch. And this was Happy Birthday, Mr. King. So it's like the little shining girls, but they pumpkin. I'm doing this on 16 count Witchell Chalkboard Black. I started at 12/1/2022. Maybe. Oh. I apparently cut it out. So that's the extra fabric. Here's the stitching. So that's where I'm at. And you can't even see this in the picture because it's cut off by the way she finished it. So, yep. That's just the border. Mama. For those of you who have cats that leave you alone while you're filming, do you just like shut your door? Your cat's not care? I mean, the whole time I'm sitting on the floor, he could care less. The moment I'm sitting in this chair, if I'm in this, on this desk, or I'm at the other desk at the computer, he is like all up in my business. All right. Primitive Hair, The Six Wives of Henry it says the 7th, but it's the 8th. I missed the one. I'm like, yeah, that's not right. That hit Daddy. Okay. So The Six Wives of Henry VIII. By the Primitive Hair. I'm doing this on 18 count Murtaugh. by Fabrics by Stephanie. I started this 12/31/2022. And this fabric also is gorgeous. Marta. I'm assuming this has to do with Outlander. And that's all I got. But I do have Catherine of Aragon on there because she will be stitched first. And then I have needle minders with all the ladies. And so I will swap out my needle minder as I'm working on that particular lady. So that's the plan anyways. I'm slightly obsessed with the Tudors. Always have been. And the Plantagenets. Whole thing fascinated. Whoops. I got a little aggressive with that one. Alright, next is a Forbidden Fiber Co. because I have my matching bag. And this was Holiday Express, which was super cute. I did not get to finish this one. I tried. Yeah, it just didn't happen. So it's Holiday Express by Forbidden Fiber Co. I do not think that I've got a picture. It's a train. Yeah, I don't have a picture. So, and this was another mystery color one. Just like Clue and just like the Christmas Carol that I just did. So this is on 16 count Polar by Forbidden Fiber Co. And it was the Christmas Advent box for 2022. I started this 12/4/2022. And oopsie daisies. And that is as far as I got. And I definitely have some errors in there, but that's okay. That variegated is amazing. And this color is so pretty. So I will finish that one day. It's really cute. Although I have to say, I like the one this year better than this one. Even though this one's really, really good. All right. Like I said, these are rush starts so that I could work on them. And I didn't. I didn't work on any of them. So this is the Halloween Moon Sampler by Twin Peak Primitives. I'm sorry, there's a glare. But if I take these out of the plastic, we'll be here for 52 days. I'm started at 12/25/2022, so it's a Christmas start. My Halloween Moon Sampler. It's on 18 count Ada. It's by Volcano Stitching, so it does not have a name. That was as far as I got. But this fabric, yo, I mean, I'm just saying, this is gonna be an amazing stitch. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait to get the orange on there, because this orange against this teal, that's gonna look so good. So good, because that purple looks good. It's gonna look so good. All right. I think we just have a couple more in this box. All right, another rushed start that I didn't work on. This is the Silent Phantoms of the Night, another Twin Peak Primitives. I started this on 12/27/2022. This is on 18 count Ada, Dark Lima Bean by Mystic Fabrics. And this one is really funky and really cool looking. And I'm sure this green's gonna get blown out because they don't like green. But it looks really good. Yeah, it got blown out. It is way more lima green beanie than that dark forest it wants to turn into. But yeah, it looks so good. Looks so good. And this is like, I think that's like a yard. It feels pretty hefty. maybe half a yard. Oh, 2 more. Now this one I actually did put stitches on, so that's good. Autumn Lane Stitchery. This is Baba Yaga. I am stitching this on 18 count Bestitch Me Catacombs. This I started 12/27/2022. And I did get to work on it this year. So that's where we're at on it. You got a nice little chunk done. I had some candy cards for my stitching challenges on this and had to put in, I think, 2,000 stitches on that. So that was good. All right. Next one. Is Hello Halloween. It is that pattern on the front by Teresa Kogut. I am stitching this on 18 count Aida. It's volcano stitching, so there's no, there is not a name. I started this 12/28/2022. We were supposed to stitch on this. It's supposed to be a Halloween stitch, and we just, with me, Memphis, Sarah, we just didn't do it. Oh, she may end up doing it. I didn't do it. And she had COVID, so I don't think she did either. But I was supposed to add more to that. And I did not. So that's okay. All right, so that is all for 2022. That's not full coverage. I may have full coverage stuff. All right, I'm gonna pack this up and then I will get the next bit. How we're starting 2023. I had this new start. It was a planned start because I had no new starts unless I gained them. It was a dog barking. It's ready to go inside. Cathedral Woods Goddess 14 count volcano stitching. January 2nd, 2023 is when I started that. I started it with, sorry, I'm out of breath. Fawn and Zamia. I'm like, whew. I actually thought it was maybe it was Zamia's birthday start. I don't have it written on, probably have it in my notebook, but not there. And that's where I'm at. I have a shiny antler. Still not sure. Like, I think most of it should turn out really good on this fabric, but I don't know. And I haven't done enough to, like, if I need to start a different one, a different fabric, I can. All right. There was another and start. I don't think he has this in order. Maybe. I must have finished something. Maybe I didn't start anything between. Oh, you can't see the bottom part, but this is Halloween Parade Clouds Factory. I'm doing it on 18 count Aida 18 count Aida Aquarius by Bestitch Me. I started this on 6/4/2023, so I started on my mom's birthday, but I know it's not like a mom's birthday start. And that's where I got. So cute. Yeah, I must have finished something because we literally jumped from January 2nd to June. But I thought I did a birthday start. So I think my husband may have got these out of order. Which is fine. I mean, it's fine. This is 6/14. Autumn Lane Stitchery, Ghost Town. So this was from their 2022 Halloween box. This is what was, you had to solve a little mystery and get a little QR code, and you got this pattern. And I am stitching this on 18 count Gray Magic by Bestitch Me. This was a StitchCon start with Fawn. Well, I think we just picked an Autumn Lane. It was Zamia and Fawn. Yeah, I think we just picked, me and Fawn were doing the same one, but I think we just picked an Autumn Lane pattern. And that was as far as I got on that. Not very far. It's a very, very poor start. All right. And then next, 2023 doesn't have a ton. And then next is my Nora Corbett. It is Gwen. And she's one of the Bewitching Pixies. I'm doing this on 14 count Ada Catacombs by Bestitch Me. This is for hashtag Stitch to Represent Sal. Started July 4th, 2023. And I'm using Almond M&M's skin conversion. But I love her and she's beautiful. I just wish she was just a scotch darker. But that's okay. She's still not my color. She's darker than me. So it's still Stitch to Represent. But her dress is to die for. So I need to get back working on her. Because she's gorgeous. She gorgeous. All right. Well, okay. And next are my Quakers. Which, that may be why what I was stitching on was all, so some of them are, so you'll see some finishes. I'm all over the place. Oh, I don't have the cards. Do I have the cards? So my Quakers, I have them all in the same thing. And so I had, I don't know, I had the January Quaker, and I think I started this in January. And so as soon as I finished one, I would start the next one. So then I had the February Quaker. It's right there. And then we have the March Quaker. So I'll never get those lined back up. So finish those. And then I'm actively started the April one on July 22nd, 2022. All of them are on 18 count Bestitch Me, not another sampler. There's the April one. So not another sampler, it's the color. These are all from the Heart Needle Art. And here's where I got on April's. These were going to work with me, and I was doing them at work, and then I don't know what happened. No clue. Speaking of clue, clue is next. Forbidden Fiber Co. I do not have a picture of this. This was a mystery. It was super fun. I'm doing this on 18 count Conservatory by Forbidden Fiber Co. I started it on September 10th, 2023. And I did the whole upper part. I love it. So cute. So cute. Still making decisions about the windows. Because there was one way and then I thought maybe it looked better, but I actually kind of like it without the panes. So let me take that back stitching out. We'll see. Then eventually I will get to the bottom half of this. So that's why it's not put away as a finish. That's why it's still in my whip. All right. And then next is my Doreen Jones. And this is where I'm I already lost the name of what it's called. That's awesome, Bobby. Oh my gosh. It's whatever. Heart hanger. Good Lord, Bobby. So where you cut the fabrics. I'm doing this on 22 count water gray heart hanger. This one's called Snails and Flowers. I started it September 6th, 2023. Kind of with Beth and Athena. I haven't got to the heart hanger part yet. But that's real cute. It's a real cute stitch. All right. So you notice 2023 goes pretty fast because when you're doing no new starts, unless you earn it, that's how it happens. So this was a start at Swetha Weather. So it's my Philly new start is on 14 count Ada because it was a kit that was the early American flag. To be honest, we literally started this and are stitching it just because we found it in the gift shop at Independence Hall. Otherwise, this is not something I would be stitching. That is where I got. Yep. It's an awesome blue line. Awesome blue line. So yeah, we started that on 10/28. 2023. It was me, Linux Stitches, Jennifer the Frog Stitcher, and Justine from X's and Hoes. So we were the ones that started it. Okay. So that is all for 2023 stuff. I do have my thing of the Zoom, active Zoom stitches that I do and my full coverage. So let's get into that real quick. Oh my goodness. And then I have, just messed that up. So I have the 3 that I'm actively working on. One's in a Q-snap, and I'll need to take him out of the Q-snap a little bit. But I've got my Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. We started this in June 6, 2021. I'm doing this with Leanne at Forbidden Fiber Co. I think Sam kind of just dropped off. And Memphis Sarah, and then I think a couple other people have joined in. But that's where I'm at. 2 blocks. Awesome. You know. I mean, just 3 years to do 2 blocks. Now, I will say I do not stitch on this unless we're on the Zoom. So that can be problematic. Because we used to Zoom once a month, but life is hard. And sometimes we don't get to do that. So, yeah. And then my other Zoom Sal is my Labyrinth Friends by The Little Stitcher. And I'm doing this on 18 count. It was Smoky Week, day 3 is volcano stitching. This is hashtag Bog of Eternal Stench Sal. Started July 2nd, 2021, doing it with Memphis Sarah and Carrie from 3 Trail Stitchers. And that is where I'm at on it. That white pops on those bricks. But this is not, it's not showing true. It is a little bit more like greeny than the darker. Looks like it wants to go darker. What time is it? It's 3:39. Okay. I gotta get the dogs inside. I gotta get them fed. I gotta go to my parents' house for dinner. I'm gonna hopefully maybe take this and edit it there. We shall see. Okay. So This is Heartstring Samplery Scary Sampler. And this is on 18 Count Ada at the Pond by Be Stitch Me. Started September 1st, 2023. It's Memphis Sarah, Jackie and Justine from X's and Hoes, and Fawn from Sanctum Stitching. I think that's it. I could be wrong. But here's where I am. That's not gonna work. Just here. There's where I am. I love it. It's really good. I think decided finally I'm okay with that weird reddish color on this fabric. I think once I get more stitches in, I'll be fine. But again, we stitch while we zoom. I think I stitched on it one other time when we weren't zooming because I had to for one of my stitching challenges. All right, so now we're on to full coverage pieces. It's not that many, but this is Snoopy Adventure Park by Nina Design. It was on Etsy. I'm doing this on 18 Count Easy Grid. This is for my mother-in-law, and I started it on March 6th, 2021. She's not gonna live to see it. That's fine. So ignore that I'm storing my threads there. That's where I'm at. Yep. Good job, Bobby. Good job. There's so many greens in this. Like, I cannot. And it's in my Snoopy bag that Lynx Stitches did. Okay. All right, next one was another May in Wonderland. I'm not taking this piece of paper out. It is the Mad Hat. I don't know who the designer. It was on Etsy, I think, or somebody gifted it to me. I'm doing it on 18 Count Stormy Sky. It's by Zweigert. It looks like it's kind of printed. And I started this May 1st, 2021 with Zamia. And it's that. Yeah. It's part of a hat. That's it. But I have the matching needle minder. But yeah, this needs to be moved to a Lynn bag at some point, because all right. And this is all the ones I think Stitch Toolbox did for me. Yeah, I'm not doing that one either. So this is the Haunted Mansion portrait, but as the Queen of Hearts. Also Nina Design. I did this on 18 Count Easy Grid. It was also for hashtag May in Wonderland. I started this on 5/19/2021. And this one's actually really fun to stitch on. But I have part of a rose and one of the bushes. And it's the bush that's got the shadow, so that's why it's dark and black there instead of green. No, I really actually enjoyed stitching on that one. And the thing with the full coverage is once I get started, I enjoy stitching on. Now this one's a different story, just because it's on Mystic Fabrics. So this is Alice in Wonderland. I do not know the designer. I'm doing it on 18 Count Mystic Fabrics Diversity. Started this June 6, 2021. It was for hashtag May in Wonderland with Zamia, but we had to push it to where we actually weren't doing it in May. And you can not tell what that is at all. This one will never get stitched. I'm not gonna lie, it'll probably never get stitched. We'll see. Alright, starting to get overloaded here. Alright, so this one is, oh, come on. Clouds Factory Epic Storybook Princess, and I have bought additional ones to add. This was a sale that was started by, with me and Amy from, is it Amy? I'm not even gonna try. I used to mess it up all the time when I said it, and now like I'm not even gonna try. So, and I haven't seen a video from her for a hot minute. It's Crafting with Gidge Crafting, Gidge, anyways. 14 count Country French Cafe Mocha started July 13th, 2021. It was for somebody's birthday start that Amy knew. I didn't know who the lady was, but I was wanting to start it. So I did. I'm never going to get this back in here. I knew better. I knew better. I knew better. So I don't have much start on this either. And this is literally like a blanket of fabric. Ta-da! Blanket. So my thought is, this is 14 count. I'm thinking I'm going to restart it on 18 count. Because that's ridiculous. That is humongous. All right. Now I've got my, it's by Hade. It's a mini and of sleeves, which I think is hilarious. I'm doing this on 20 count, easy grid. This is a Sal with Sean, so from Sanctum Stitching. So we started at 12/24/2022 because I got him a Hade and he was supposed to start his Hade. And I started mine. So, and then I don't think we've done anything with it since. So there's my start, which is actually not terrible. You can actually tell it's something. So that's kind of cool. But yeah. So this one was fun to stitch on too. This one and that Haunted Mansion Queen of Hearts. And then, so my friends, if you're picking Wicco numbers for me, don't come at me with the stuff when I was like, yeah, I don't like this one, or this is not fun to stitch on. Don't put those down for me. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. All right, last one. This, and I don't have a picture. I'll have to show you from my phone. This is this Mystical Cat Girl 7. The artist is by Dutch Lady Mystic Art. And at Etsy is Stitches So Beautiful, is who did the artwork into the pattern. And I'm doing an 18 count easy grid. I started this July 22nd, 2023. I am not very far on this. So my butterfly is gonna match her, but that's it. That's where I'm at. Yep. Don't be jealous of that start. Don't be jealous. So yeah, that is all my full coverage pieces. And I'm going to show while I'm putting this back in, this tote. I do need to take one thing out of the Q-snap. I mean, I don't want to, but because he's all like set and I've been stitching on him, but I feel like that's the whole point of these. And now I messed up and didn't put these in there. It's fine. Okay. So, the things that were in my focus basket. I have my Mama Witch X Stitch. So it's these little baby monsters. I haven't started the third one yet, but those were the two that I have. And I was doing a card a piece. No, I wasn't. I was doing them all because I'm going to do the whole pattern just separately though. 18 Count Haunted by Bestitch Me. I started this 10/30/2023. And I've done 2 of them. So, and I think I'm going to do, I'm going to do Mothman next. So, the Moth Baby. And my Q-Snap is just hanging out in my bag here that I got from Sheba Designs. So, yeah. Yep. So that's been a focus piece. My other focus piece, which I'm not going to take this one off the Q-Snap, but if you watch my Flosstube, you already just saw this, but Looks Like a Murder by Lola Crow. This I started 11/12/2022. It's 18 Count Ada Heat Waves by Bestitch Me. That's where I got. That does not look that pink. Is that pink? Anyways, that's where I got. But this was a focus piece. For this past, it's probably been sitting there for a couple months, but I actually got to work on it this past month. Get in there. And then my other focus piece is my Sir Thomas that I talked about from Glendon Place. I'm going to just see if I can take him partly off this Q-Snap. I started him 11/29/2020. He was like hashtag big beautiful bird or something. I don't have it written down. Smart. But yeah, so I'm doing it on 18 count fabric flare parchment. I've been working hard on him. I don't want to take the Q-Snap off. Snaps, man. So I'm just going to take 2 of them off, because that will let you basically see what you need to see. And there we go. There we go. So that's where I'm at on him. So yeah. How about let's not have the big fat arm hanging out. There we go. Oh, he's so pretty and he's shiny. I have some situations right in here to where I had to pull a thread, and we're going to work that back in. But yeah. Guys, that was my Wip Parade. I'm sweating. My face is hot. It is 4 o'clock. I gotta leave in 30 minutes. I still gotta get the dogs in. I gotta change clothes. I got to pack the stocking stuff and head to my parents. All right. I'm gonna have to like edit this at their house, and I hope they have good Wi-Fi. I'm in trouble if they don't. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back before the new year with a kitted parade. That's gonna be as long as this one. I'm just, heads up, I'm warning you. Like, get a whole meal. This ain't snack situation. This is professional meal situation. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you back in a few. Bye.